Welcome everyone to the second game of the Giant Bomb Community Tournament. Today we have the previous game's winners, the 90s Nyxtape versus the Team Trasher. We also heard them called MGAF. I don't know which one's the real name, but so be it. Alright, so let's get straight into it. Let's start this game with the way I ended the last game. Alright, fantastic. That's a perfect introduction to this game while we're waiting for the bans to begin. I think if Team Trasher was watching the previous game, they're going to want to ban some of those heroes, perhaps remaining. The Bristleback, because the Bristleback ended up completely destroying Baby.
Reserve time.
The Razor was also a pretty big factor that was played by Blackmore in that last game. Pretty fun. Yep, look, there's the Razor. They must have been watching. Fantastic. That's not too surprising. The play by Razor on that last game was actually pretty good, and I think it actually had a pretty decent hand in winning them that game. So, excuse me, I just had a real bad burp there. The Radiant are probably going to look at banning some of the scarier heroes that go on the dire side. I would say the Lycan, maybe the Shasha. I mean, like, the Shasha was picked up that last game and didn't do much, but, you know. They ban out the Tinker, which I think is a pretty strong ban. Even though they're on Radiant, like, I feel as though Radiant Tinker is scarier than Dire Tinker because of that ancient farming, but still, to each their own. I do believe there's going to be a Lycan ban from the Radiant, though.
5 seconds remaining.
Murata, Potom ban. It's good.
The green team's
Murata provides very good initiation. Oh, Doom. I feel as though Dire should be first picking a Lycan. Stream says that the announcer is still a little bit too loud. See if that helps. Oh Jesus, hello. I'm not sure why it plays those sounds, but it's cool, man. Let's just play it cool. Alright. So they're taking a long time with their first pick. They know that they get this first pick, and then the Radiant gets 2 picks afterwards. So
5 seconds remaining.
Let's hope that they get a good pick. I do still feel that Lycan is a very strong pick, but if they get a Lycan, Nyxtape could run the Disruptor again, and then that could potentially be a pretty easy kill on the Lycan with that Glimpse. He just has to level up the Glimpse quite a bit. Excuse me, if I start coughing or anything, I am fighting a light cold, but... Oh, Tidehunter, that's a interesting first pick. I don't know how I feel about that as a first pick. I don't think that's something that would ever get banned out. Lycan is likely to not make it through the next ban phase. I'm still told it's way too loud. I don't know how much more I can do about it other than just turning the overall game volume down, which I'm going to do, which is going to make team fights a little less exciting. And I'm going to turn my own mic up a little bit. Let's see if that helps. So, let me know, chat, if that is better. I should be slightly louder, and if I start yelling, then the mic will be clipping, and you all will be mad at me because it's so much louder.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright. What is the second pickup by the Radiant here? Death Prophet. Well, last time they were going against a push lineup. This time they are the push lineup. They are far scarier for pushing this game. I feel as though last game, the Shadow Shaman Pugna, whatever the hell else they had combo was not bad, but I don't think they had the sustain, because the Pugna was so squishy, the Shasha was so squishy. I don't even remember what they had anymore. They had that Tri-Lane. Which Doctor was on the other? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
5 seconds remaining.
So Tidehunter first pick, they have the team fight. I feel as though if they wanted to, they could kill the Death Prophet pretty easy with the Ravage, even if her ghosts are going, they just have to burst her down. So if the Death Prophet rushes something like a Yule, she'll be harder to kill, because she's just gonna... What? Okay, Lina. Lina second pick, Tidehunter Lina, the classic. Seen at almost every TI4 game this year, especially by the Chinese teams. I honestly don't know. Yeah. What, they banned the Lycan out themselves? I am very confused at this pick ban phase, my friends. Someone will have to explain to me what is going on with Team Trasher here. Tidehunter and Lina are okay picks. It's just... Well, Tidehunter's probably going to be your off lane. I don't know where they're going to run Lina. Potentially mid, I guess? Banning the Lycan while they're on Dire side when they could have first picked it was a kind of strange pick. They're banning
Bad
out
dude's
the
banning
Ursa
someone
because
now.
no one can guess what the hell these guys are going to pick, I assume. I don't know where the Ursa would go because they already have an off lane. And I don't know, I feel like Jungle Bear doesn't provide anything in the early to mid game. Like, he can't join in on fights. He could be safe lane farming, I guess. Ban the Witch Doctor,
Radiant
they saw that
team
last game. They
banned.
don't want to have anything to do with that. You know what? Normally I would go in and analyze some of these bans and picks because there's a lot to be learned from this. But I'm not really understanding any of these. Tidehunter Lina. I'm pretty impressed. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes.
5
I'm
seconds
not sure what the
remaining.
skill level is of any of these teams.
Radiant team
Shadow
pick.
Demon again. They banned that last game. Maybe they just have some PTSD when it relates to Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon isn't really that scary.
Dire team pick.
Skywrath Mage is a great pick. If they pick up a Faceless Void, I am gonna say 90s Nyxtape has a huge advantage. Because they will have all of the team fight in the world. They throw down a Chrono. I think I said this in the last game too, but no one picked it. They ended up banning it in the last phase, but Skywrath Mage throws down his ultimate. Just does a shit ton of damage. Sorry, mind my language, I'll stop swearing in the stream. Death Prophet just has Ghosts going. Shasha gives him a Q, maybe lays down wards outside if he needs to, but I don't think that's a wise choice. But yeah, Chronosphere is the ultimate control. That's 4 seconds at early levels.
Reserve
So just
time.
have your way with whomever is inside of the Chrono. BKBs don't work. Yeah. Team Trasher, they pick up the Faceless Void. You know
Radiant
what? That's a
team
pretty
pick.
good counter pick. Still, Faceless Void can get wrecked in it in case of the same things, but at least his whole team won't be destroyed by it unless he decides to capture his entire team inside the Chrono. But yeah, so now Faceless Void can get blown up by the Skywrath Arcane Bolt. Or sorry, Mystic Flare. Arcane Bolt's this one, right? Yeah, my bad. Mystic Flare, so he can get blown up by him. He can eat a lot of Ghost damage, which is a whole lot of damage, and he can still eat a lot of Shawshell damage. So Faceless Void, this is a dangerous game for him, but I'm glad they picked it up because it would have been a very strong pick for the
5 seconds
Radiant
remaining.
team. Radiant, I don't know who
Reserve
their safe
time.
lane farmer would be this game. Against Void, you might want to Doom, just so you can Doom him up early, but then you have so many Doom targets to pick from. Lina's an okay Doom, because you don't want to get the Laguna Blade. They run the Bristleback again. Fantastic, so that's your
team
off lane. Now they're looking for a safe lane farmer. But again, with Doom, Dooming Tidehunter is really good, but so is Dooming Faceless Void, because if you Doom Faceless Void, the Tidehunter's just going to Ravage. And then vice versa for the Void. If you Doom the Tidehunter, the Void's just going to Chrono, and the Tidehunter's just going to run away unless he somehow gets trapped in the Chronosphere. So, last pick here from Team Trasher. I feel as though Witch Doctor would actually be a pretty good pickup for them here. That would be a core Lina, farming Lina. We're going to see another Pugna.
Radiant team
I
banned.
don't feel like Pugna's a good pick here. Because when you have a Faceless Void and there's people inside the Chronosphere, yeah, you can have the Pugna doing his life drain and just sucking outside of the Chronosphere, and that's good and all, but what you want for the team fights is a high-level Nether Ward early. And whomever is inside the Chronosphere is not going to be casting spells, so they're not going to be getting that damage on them.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, they do have a lot of mana being used, so Skywrath Mage can get totally destroyed by a Pugna Ward. Death
Reserve
Prophet can
time.
take a pretty fair amount of damage from Crypt Swarm, and especially if she casts Exorcism at high levels. Shawshell, everything costs a lot of mana for him. Look at that, 160 at level 4, 200, 185, and 600 at level 3 for the ultimate. So he's going to get blown up by a Pugna Ward. So actually, you know what? It's an okay pick, but I feel as though with Faceless Void, it's not as good of a pick. For the last phase of bans, I think Viper. Yeah, that would be an okay
Dire team ban.
mid lane for the Dire team. It would provide them a lot more sustainability than they currently have. Like, Tidehunter is pretty sustainable, Faceless Void is pretty sustainable, Lina is not, and nor is Pugna. Bristleback on the other team is very sustainable. We saw that in the last game. He was able to fight the entire enemy team and have a pretty easy time doing so. Luna ban.
Radiant team pick.
I don't think they would have picked Luna. Excuse me. Luna's pretty squishy. I think they need something a little beefier. Probably some kind of strength carry, maybe like a Chaos Knight. I don't even like Chaos Knight, but I feel like Chaos Knight might actually be a pretty decent pick. He has a good stun. He has a lot of control. You get an armlet on him, and his Phantasm is doing 1 billion damage per second. So, let's see what they pick. Again, I feel like a strength carry is probably the strongest choice at this point. They have a lot of ints, so an Agi carry could also be okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Which I guess would have been your Luna, but let's see. What's a decent Agi carry for them?
Reserve time.
PA, no. Gets Chronosphered and dies, even with the Missability, it's, you know, I don't know. He could just pick up an MKB, in which case the PA would be dead. Animage is int, right? Is he an int? I don't even remember. I need to have a list of characters next to me at some point. But I do not believe Animage would be good. I mean, getting rid of Lena's mana is nice, getting rid of Pugna's mana is nice, but he just gets destroyed by the Faceless Void. Doom, oh, remember I was talking about Doom earlier? He was an early ban, my bad. So, we're just waiting on this last pick. Give me a second, I'm just gonna have a drink of this water bottle. Spectacular. Zojirushi, everybody. A Giant Bomb classic. Everyone go to Amazon and get a... there.
Team pick.
The ultimate in agility heroes. Why didn't I think of Morphling? Morphling does pretty good in this. Especially if there's a Chronosphere about to happen, he reacts really fast, hits G, which is my key, and then that will give him a lot more strength morph. He's going to survive that. And then if he has a Replicant, he gets away very fast, very easy, and he is not dead, which is the strongest part. I feel as though Morphling is probably the perfect pick for that team. I think Nyxtape has drafted a very strong team, and let's see what Team Trasher does in response. I think they need something that's a 5-position
reserve time.
If they are running a mid Lina. Otherwise, if it's a support Lina, they need some kind of really strong mid, which I think Razor would actually be a very strong pick for them, especially if he's outside of the Chronosphere. Even if he's in the Chronosphere, if his ult's going, then he's fine. But in that case, I still think an Ags Razor would be a super strong pick, because if he's inside the Chronosphere, the extra bolts that are coming down are going to be just pounding away at whomever... Sorry, I need to stop using that. Whoever is inside the game. Let's try that whole sentence again. If he gets an Ags on Razor, then he's able to just do a whole lot of damage with all the lightning bolts that are coming down to anyone inside the Chronosphere, even if he's in the Chronosphere. Silencer is a pretty good pick, but he has to hit his global before spells come down. Because as soon as any of these guys cast anything, like, they don't care. Their cooldowns are pretty long. Ghosts, that's a long cooldown. Shasha Ward, that's a long cooldown. Skywrath Mage Ultimate, if he gets an egg, it's not a long cooldown, but Morphling, they need to get it before he has a chance to go to his Replicant. Well pointed out in the chat, Razor was banned, so I was talking about nothing for about, let's call it 40 seconds straight. Thank you. Professional casting for the Giant Bomb Community Tournament. Remember, visit giantbomb.com for all of your professional gaming needs. All right, let's get into this game. So, on the Radiant team, we have, again, the winners of last game, 90s Nyxtape, with Undone Bahamut on the Death Prophet, I assume going mid. We have the offlane Bristleback again, played by John Bordelin. Blackmore, your carry Morphling player, going to the safe lane, I'm positive. You have your Skywrath Mage, played by Karmic. And, last but not least, No Daddy No on the Shadow Shaman. On the Dire side team, on Team Trasher, we have Trasher, the man himself, going mid-silencer, going for a pretty good build. I like the Curse of the Silent level 1, that's especially going to be strong against the Death Prophet. Your offlane Tidehunter, played by Gravestorm. Not that sustainable, but you know what, he'll be fine. Your safe lane farming Faceless Void, played by Big AT. I wonder if he's really the Big Bow. You have Heck Fu, it looks like a support Lina that's being played by Heck Fu, as previously mentioned. And Bo. Oh, I wonder if this is Big Bow. Wait, so we have Big AT and we have Bo. Together you almost have a Big Bow. And yes, this is your Pugna. So again, we're going to see Pugna in a tri-lane, which I don't think is very good. I don't know. I feel like Pugna's not very good in a tri-lane, because again, you need the levels to get the Nether Blast up, but if he gets an early level of Nether Ward, he's strong. If he gets an early level of Decrep with Alina, he's pretty strong. So you know what? They can make this work.
I'm trying my best here.
This guy's just camping out this top rune. He's not going to get it. It's going to be bottom, and it's a haste. So you're going to get a hasted Skywrath. I don't think there's much kill potential in a hasted Skywrath. You better grab it before this Tidehunter does, because the Tidehunter will be pretty happy to get it. Has he leveled anything up? No, probably good. So, Lina, level 1 Light Strike Array. I probably would have waited till she was lane. I think Dragon Slay would be better if she wants to farm at all, but I mean, she's with a Void, so she's support, so you have 2 supports up here. Pugna did not level anything. Good. Bristleback has a perfect block. Look at that. Perfect. Good job. So this is a tri-lane against this off-lane Tidehunter. This could easily be your first blood. Look at this. They have Shawshaw. He gets Shackles. He's dead. Nah, I don't think Arcane Bolt does that much damage to kill him right up front, but they're going to be able to zone him out pretty easy. Look at this. This guy's going to Anchor Smash, but whatever. He don't give a shit. And this, we just have a free-forming Marf. I'm misspeaking so much more this game. I didn't really misspeak that much last game. Oh well. Taking a look at the top lane. We have 2 last hits on the Faceless Void, 3 on the Morph, so your safe lane farmers are about even. Seems like the Death Prophet is far out farming the Silencer. Silencer has 2 last hits at the moment, whereas she has 6, so she's going to be getting a very fast bottle. Look at that, it's already on the courier, on the way. And that's with a full set of tangos and branches. She is fine, she's happy. That's going to be much of an early lead for her. This guy needs to be spamming his spells all the time. He needs to just be cursing her and last wording her and just getting rid of her mana, but now that she has a bottle, it's... yeah, he's already behind. Offlane, Bristleback, not the farm leader unlike last game. Your Faceless Void is farming okay, Morphling is farming a little better, it even has 5 denies on him, so this is a very sad Tidehunter. Level 2, whereas what's Morph? Level 2, level 1 on Skywrath, so not the best, but level 2 on the Shasha. So your solo offlane is the same level as one of your tri-lane supports. So we got a pull going on here. Pull to nothing. Oh no, it's a stack, sorry. Should look at my timers. Bristleback's looking to disrupt this pull. Get some experience, free experience. I believe that was just a pull, wasn't it? That was not a stacked pull? Must have been a stacked pull. You have your Silencer coming down here for some reason. Cursing up the level 1 Skywrath Mage who can just throw an Arcane Bolt, but whatever. This... what? Or wait, are they switching? Why? Where's the... what's the Silencer doing? What's he doing down here? Team Trasher, forever an enigma to me. I don't quite understand what's going on. Ah, ha, 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 beautiful. I like that. The Radiant team used a Sentry to block this camp so that Tidehunter isn't able to stack and pull, because he's able to stack and kill Ancients pretty easily with even level 2 of Anchor Smash. But yeah, this Silencer is doing absolutely nothing. He's just kind of wandering. I have no idea what he's looking to accomplish. He's just letting this guy free farm. This guy already has a bottle. He's gonna... yeah, I think he has boots on the courier. Look at this, boots on the courier. Team Nyx is already very far ahead. And we can already see that in the golden XP graphs. So, we need better play from the Silencer, for sure. Oh, he has that stupid Silencer set. He has that stupid Silencer set that has the shield with the Silence logo on it. Let's see, can I see that? Yeah, look at that thing. It's so gaudy. It's the worst. Anyways, I know no one likes this view. So Silencer doesn't have any regen. He's below half health. This guy can kill him with 1 Crypt Swarm. On the top lane, the Bristleback is farming okay. He's staying alive. I don't think they can really kill him. The only stun they have is Lina. He can decrep him. He doesn't even have decrep. He has an early level Nether Ward.
Middle tower, everyone, go now!
So it looks like to me that Team Trash, or whatever they're called, is currently behind on all fronts. We have a stack coming out here from the Tidehunter, which is probably the strongest thing he could be doing right now, because I don't think he's going to be able to do much against this Morphling, who is a solid 2 levels ahead of him. He did get the stack, but he doesn't have enough level of Anchor Smash to actually do anything about it right now. He needs 1 more level, and then he'll be able to take it. You have your Shasha here, just waiting for his pull. Waiting for his pull. Here he goes. You ready? Here it comes. Here comes the boom. Pulled. Spectacular. I feel like the... Safe Lane Faceless Void is farming okay. He has 21 last hits at 4.5 minutes. That's pretty good. Like, that's what you want. Oh my. 26, 27 on the Morph. Yeah, just the Radiant is farming so much better. Can we look at here levels? Level 5. Look at this. It's mostly on the Radiant side. You have a level 2 Skywrath Mage, but that's fine. He hasn't been really doing much. He hasn't been stacking camps. It looks like he's going to start stacking camps, probably for this Morphling or the Death Prophet, whomever wants to take it. I'm pretty sad for the Dire team right here. He's going to miss his stack. He gets his stack. Nothing is going in favor of Team Trash right now. You have... no, still just 2 stacks of Ancients for Tidehunter. So he has level 2 of Anchor Smash. If he wanted to, I feel as though he probably could take the Ancients. It would hurt a little bit, and he'd have to probably go home, but that's fine. Looks like we're going to try and get a gank on Silencer here. No, we're going to try and get a gank on the Tidehunter. Yeah, nothing happening. This is a pretty boring early game, my friends. I'm sorry. I wish more was happening so I could be talking to you more, but... Did anybody listen to that recent Giant Bomb cast? It was pretty good. Dan Reichert. You have your Death Prophet TPing bottom. She has a regen, so she's probably going to look and take this tower, which I think is probably the best place she could be looking, because there's no defense going to come out from this tower. All he has is Anchor Smash. Here you go. I think he popped it a little too early, but that's fine. If he clears that wave... Oh, actually, this could be your first blood right here. He salves up, he's not going to be able to live. This is your first blood. Goodbye, Tine Hunter. And this is going to be your tier 1 bottom gone, which is going to be a massive gold lead for your Radiant team, and 90's Nyx Assassin, 90's Nyxtape is going to be definitely ahead. She's doing it properly. She's standing right next to the tower, because the closer you are to the tower, the less distance the ghosts have to travel, so that means they're doing more damage per second. And there you go. No deny, wasted glyph. One tower down. Team trash. Looks like they want to kill the Void. That was the, this guy, the Bristleback, pinging out the Void. Oh, they did get a stack off. Good for them. That's a little bit more experience going their way. Team Trasher, in order to make it in this game, I think what they need to do is... Actually, look at that. Silencer has a bottle. I'm proud of you, Silencer. And he has boots. He can move a little faster. That's good. Silencer is getting a little bit of free farm, but is he farming well? He's farming okay. He's farming the second best on their team, and that's their mid, so that's good. It looks like we're looking to get a kill up here up top. Do we have any stuns? We have the Shackle, and we have a Hex. Only level 1 Shackle. It's not going to do that much. If he had more Blast, he has 2 levels of Blast, so that's going to be a kill. I think your Lena's going to die here. Your Faceless Void might. He doesn't have Chrono yet. He would be best served getting out. Yeah, there he goes. I feel like he should have time walked a little earlier, but yep, there goes the Lena. Oh, this this Tide Hunter. He might have stacked it 1 too many times. I think with 2 stacks he could have handled it. With 3, it's a lot harder. It's not even a safe place for him to be farming, because look at this. No tower here for him to hide behind. And if the Morph wanted to, he could just go like, hey, what's up, buddy? And then just kill him. Global Silence up on your Silencer. I'm glad he leveled that at 6. I've seen a lot of people going 4-4-0 by level 8, and I don't think that is a good choice at all. Silencer could kill this guy, but he's salving up, and as soon as he starts leveling any kind of strength, he's fine. Let's watch this chase. I don't think Silencer's going to get a kill. In fact, if Morph wanted to, I feel as though he could turn around and kill him. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Morphed right into the trees, and he's going to TP out. He's fine. Absolutely fine. If these guys want to, they could probably kill the Silencer, who's... Oh, if they know he's there, he's trapped, but he's TPing out. He's TPing to mid to the tier 2, and he's going to lose his tier 1. Yeah. This is a tier 1 gun, no matter what he does. I feel as though the Death Prophet could probably kill him if he wanted. Oh, that beautiful deny! That was the best thing I've seen all game from either team. If I was in a pub game, I would totally commend him. Spectacular job, Silencer. So, your Tide Hunter, still pretty sad. Oh my, he only has 1. Well, he's holding on to a point unless he put points into stats. Did he? I don't believe he did. No, he did not put points into stats. He's holding on. Now he's going to be able to take this. Look at this. Look at this. The beauty of hitting that farm. Morphling is pinging him out. They know he's there. I don't know how. That shouldn't see into the... Oh, unless they took away some... I don't know. They should know he's there. But look at this. This is going to be a lot of gold his way, but they're going to get a kill. Oh, and apologies, I missed that kill. Who did he kill? He got a double kill on the Lena and Faceless Void. Oh, tragic. And they killed the Tide Hunter while I was looking up at what happened. Master of my domain. I am the best at casting. Thank you very much. These guys are looking to get a bit of a push on mid. It's only level 2. Oh my god, that didn't even hit the tower. It's only a level 2 blast coming out of Pugna. Rather unfortunate. It's still going to do damage to the tower, but I don't believe they're going to take it. In the meantime, they're losing their top tower. So all 3 tier 1s are gone on the Dire side, and only... You know what? All the tier 1s are up here. Full health. Half-ish health. Not even half-ish health. Look at this. And they're going to defend it easy. Death Prophet's here. She has an ult up. Oh. It was an okay sound. Oh, he used the silence to save himself. Please, think of your friends. If you would have thrown a Curse of the Silence, that would have done way more, because they can't do anything about it. And look at this. At this point, Dire team is just getting stomped. There's almost a 10,000 gold lead. Nearly 5,000 experience lead. The only way I can see these guys getting back into it is if they get... some decent levels on the Tide. He's sad that his stack is gone. He's probably crying, just like that Dota 2 reporter video. And if they get levels on the Void, if they get a bit of farm on the Void, if he goes... Oh my, Glove of Haste. I assume he's going for a Mjolnir. But I think that could be a good choice for him, but I think he needed attack speed, because he is going to end up being their main damage dealer. He's going to be the one doing the most DPS, and I think he needs a Mask of Madness, man. He needs the sustainability from that. Oh, look at this. Dire is putting up a fight. There's Ravage spent. They're going to kill the Shasha. Their first kill on the board. The Pugna Ward doing a pretty decent amount of work. Like I said, there is a pretty good amount of mana coming out. The Faceless Void picks off the Skywrath. Good. They're getting back into this game. If the Skywrath gets some levels, he didn't even have Chronosphere, but that's fine. Who did he curse? Or last word. That is her. She's gonna be fine. How much health is she gonna lose? Not even any. Yeah, she's fine. Yep, like I said, she went for the Yules. So if she gets caught out and she has her ghost going, oh, she could just Yules herself, but I don't think they're gonna get this kill. Oh, wow. Beautiful Laguna Blade from Lina. That's a good kill secure. That's pretty good. Death Prophet's ult just came off the cooldown, so she can't use that. She's down for 30 seconds. But we are going to lose the Silencer in the meantime. Nice waveform coming out of Morphling. And we have this Pugna being chased down. He has so little health. We already know he's going to die. Let's see what's happening over here. Morphling could probably kill this guy. Where is he going? Why don't you go back to your side? Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a pretty good choice. But if he had Adaptive Strike, he could pull him out of the TP, but no Adaptive Strike, so 500 gets away. So they lost. They didn't even lose the mid tower. Never mind. In the end, that went in Nyx's favor. They did kill the Death Prophet, but Chronosphere was spent for it. The Faceless Void did not die, so that's good. But I don't think that was in their favor at all. Now they might potentially lose their tier 2. Is this what level of ultimate is this for Death Prophet? Level 1 still, so it's not going to be the most damage. She doesn't have enough levels in Witchcraft to really make it that important. I think she should have gone for an extra level in Witchcraft rather than the Silence. Like, the Silence does a lot, especially against, like, every caster on this team, but I think the Witchcraft would have helped their push, and since we're doing a pretty early push lineup here with the Shasha and the Witch Doctor, I feel they would have benefited from it. But yep, this is going to be your tier 2 leaving for the Dire side. They don't have a glyph, they recently spent it. Pugna tried to go for a deny, missed. Bristleback is manning up. He doesn't really have that many friends with him. Everybody else backed up. They want to pick up this Void. They know his ultimate's on cooldown for another 30 seconds. And this guy's picking him out and he wants to kill him. But thinks better of it. Looks like they're going to go for Roche.
Green dude's top
I think they need Bristleback to take this.
Knocked over.
As he is their strongest good dude right now. He didn't go for a, I think the early mech is a good choice. He didn't go for the Vanguard. I assume he didn't get as much farm in this game, and that's why. So Ghosts are spent. They won't be able to spend the wards because they're down for another minute. But this is going to be a Roche going to Nyx's side. These guys are pinging. If he gets a good Chronosphere, they could do. Ooh, hey, they had a ward there. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, come on, Chronosphere, Chronosphere, Chronosphere. But don't Chronosphere that one because you're going to die. Oh no. Dire side did not engage at all. They spent the Silence and didn't get any kind of damage off. So yes, they wasted the Ghosts, and it's going to be harder to take Roche, but they're still going to get it. This is going to go down. As long as Morph's some agility, I think he can do enough damage to it to kill it. Though he's not really doing that right now. It looks like your Morph is probably going for his Lincolns. Pretty standard item on Morph. I don't think it's a bad choice at all. Silencer is going for God knows what. I assume that's just power treads, but he has no money. Nothing on the Tidehunter, no dagger. So Roche went down. Who did they put it on? Morphling, strongest carrier by far. As long as he has a Remnant. He didn't even level a Remnant, level 6. Interesting. They just saw the Sentry go down, but they're not actually able to deward it because they have no high ground vision. That's fine. Same ward spot here. So Team Trash is looking to get some kills. They're all grouped up. Do they have a Ravage online? They have a Ravage online. Do they have a Silence online? No, that was spent in the last fight that was used for no reason. So, yep, as we can see by the drawing on the map, if I draw it, looks crazy. Look at this. Someone fix this for me. I don't know why this happens. But as you can see by the arrows they were drawing on the map, they're looking to take this tower. Just like last game, they're looking to take every outer tower and just completely suffocate the other team. There's no farming opportunities for the Dire side team as soon as all these towers are gone, because this jungle will be unsafe. They already have a ward there.
Under attack.
Look at that. Wards are spent. This is going to be an easy one. They don't even use the ghosts, because they know they're going to get it without. And look at that. No one even came to defend.
Was crap anyway.
The gold lead must be insurmountable almost. Almost 10,000 gold lead. That's a lot, especially at 14 minutes. XP lead is surprisingly even. I'm not actually sure how that's happening. I assume it's because the Faceless Void is farming pretty decently well. He's coming home, he wants to fight. The ghosts were spent, they need to fight this. If they want to keep their tier 3, they need to fight. They need to spend a Chronosphere, they need to get a Laguna Blade, they need Pugna to do all the sucking he can do. But instead, they're just letting all this damage hit. Frankly, this guy should just walk up and up Chronosphere only catches the one. I think that was a very defensive. This guy has Aegis. Even if he dies, it doesn't matter. He's going to come right back. Silence is spent very late. Ravage is spent. Fairly uncoordinated because Silence was already spent. Direside is just going to die here. And I think this might be a very early GG from Team Trash. That is a team wipe. That is going to be racks. That is potentially 2 sets of racks. I think, do we have any, we don't have wards coming up, but that's fine. They can take these racks without anything. There's a Replicant being sent out. It looks like they're not going to GG. They're going to continue this game. Holy crap, that guy has no health. He must have just put everything into agility. No, he has a lot of health. That must be strength. Interesting. How is that guy so low? And why is he still alive? Why is he still here? Get out of there, my man. You are crazy, man. No, Morphling just wants to stay. He just wants to get that. He doesn't care if he spends the Aegis. He doesn't even have a cramp. Yeah, look at that. He's fine. But I think his Replicant might have died. What are you doing, Morphling? You're the most important one. Are you crazy, man? Yes, the racks are important, but not as important as your life. The Tidehunter gets a pick off in the meantime, kills the Shasha. Look at how low this guy is. Oh my god, Morphling, what are you doing? You're a crazy dude. I don't think Morphling should have given up his life like that. That's just giving an opportunity to the dire side to come back. Sure, Faceless Void didn't get the kill. Like, it would have been way stronger if Faceless Void had gotten the kill. Where is Faceless Void anyways? He was there, but if they would have given it to him, that would have been a Mask of Madness. Potentially, like, or something close to it. He does have his Maelstrom, which is going to provide a little bit more DPS and a little bit more crowd control, which they direly need, but I don't think it's enough right now. They do really need the attack speed up on him so that he can be getting more bashes, especially when he's right-clicking. What do we have on the Death Prophet? A BKB. BKB is pretty good against this team. She pops it after Silencer, she can ult. It avoids Ravage, avoids everything from Pugna. Void, it doesn't avoid Chronosphere, so it's not really the best for Void, but for Lina, it avoids everything. She doesn't have any points in Fiery Soul. What is this? Even... Oh, okay, let's talk about this real fast. I'm going to ignore everything else that's going on in the game, because there's been some mistakes in this game, but I think this is a huge mistake in build. Yes, Light Strike Array is great, but you only need one level of it. Like, look at the stun duration. It's only going up by like 0.1 per level. The damage is okay, but look at this. Fiery Soul... You get all that bonus attack speed with every spell you cast. And like, it costs you less mana to spend this Light Strike Array if it's low level. So you're getting more damage per second with your extra levels of Fiery Soul and the attack speed than you would be getting the extra damage with this Light Strike Array, especially given the mana cost. I think this is a very poor choice on the Lina's part. But I don't know. This is a support Lina. Perhaps this is how support Lina's played. Maybe she wanted more lockdown by 0.3 seconds, which I think isn't worth it. But yeah, she needs the DPS. They need DPS on this team because the other guys, look at this. They're just face rushing them. They're just throwing their bodies at their towers, and they're fine because this team has no DPS. Like, Lina could provide DPS. She's all the way over here. She doesn't even have DP available. So they just gave up this tower for nothing. No defense. Does the Dire have any vision? They have this vision. Lina just put that there. What is the career under attack? An Egg Scepter coming out for someone or other. For Blackmore. Wait, no, never mind. That's not an Egg Scepter. Oh, he's going for a Scotty. Good choice. But this is going to be another tier 3. And it could potentially be another set of racks. They are farming these wards, which is good. They have a Ravage available. They have a Chronosphere available. Lina Whisper Stun. They have all the ultimates available. They just need to have everyone like right here. And they can just go this way and engage on him. But they're choosing not to. Does your Tide have a Blink Dagger? He does. They have all the initiation they need. They really need to go, like right now. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, you hit that guy who just hits his W and just goes.
Has fallen.
Well, in the meantime, Catapult's doing their work. Fantastic. They got their first tower of the game. I am very proud of you, Team Trasher. You did pull... Oh, that's a beautiful Ravage. Silence was very poorly timed. Oh, the Yules. He was outside of the Chronosphere. That's most of their DPS gone. That is a waste. You need to get some Qs out here, my friend. Get some Qs, Silencer. Throw your Q. There you go. Perfect. That's going to be another kill. So 2 down for Radiant. Oh, Pugna is getting blown up. Oh, he survives, though. Holy crap. They actually won that engagement. They did have to spend all their ultimates, but they could have done that way earlier. DP's going to get out with very little health, and your Morphling is going to get out. He had a Remnant waiting here. It was... Yeah, he's fine. He does have... Sorry, he has a Scotty. That's a very good pickup. It's a lot more DPS, but it doesn't really... It gives 25 all attributes, but I feel like he should have gone something that gives him straight up more agility. Butterfly with all the gold he had. You know, even just picking up the Eagle Song would have helped him a lot. He could choose to go either Butterfly or, what's it called, Ethereal Blade. That's his choice. But, yeah. Like, right now he's not attacking very fast. If he had more agility, Morphed, he would be doing a lot. But look at all that health. Holy crap. That's just because he has so much strength Morphed. But he hits like a napkin. Look at that, 62 plus 9. He has 2 agility. That's pretty crazy. If he lowered his, if he put more points into agility, he would regen a little faster anyways. Death Prophet killed off the silencer. Where was that? Oh, she popped Ghosts. Jeez. So I feel like Nyx is making mistakes, but at the same time, it's their game to make mistakes. It doesn't really matter. They're so far ahead. Like, look at this. There's one tier 1 gone on the Radiant side. They still have this at almost full health. They still have this at, well, that's pretty far gone, but they have a Pugna. They should have been pushing early. He has the correct build for a Pugna. You don't need that many levels of decrep, but for a team fight, you definitely need this. It seems my stream went down for a second. I apologize about that. But yes, again, the Pugna does have a proper build. He has more levels in Netherwar than he does of decrep, and I think that's a strong choice. Though with the Lina, more decrep isn't the worst thing, because if she Laguna Blades, whatever. Actually, no, it's just the duration. Never mind. You only need the 1 level. Fine. So, looks like these guys want to push this way. As you see on my map, it's just going absolutely insane. This could be the last fight. This could absolutely be the last fight. Oh, Lina. Oh, Lina. Oh, Lina. What are you doing, my friend? You are so dead. You are so dead. You are so dead. Look at this. Does she have buyback? No. How much gold does she have? 247. What's her buyback? 551. That's so sad. I'm sorry, Lina, but that was a very poor choice. If you're going to do ward that, you at least need to have a friend with you. So they gave up Lina's life, and they also lost their sentry. All in all, not a good fight. They don't have a Laguna Blade for this fight. He's already getting just right click to crap. Oh, there is a Tide Hunter ult. I think it's a pretty good ult. They need a Silencer ult. There it is. Good ult. She BKB'd the silence off. Oh, good Chronosphere. She was cognate. So if she... Oh no, to the target! Oh no. That's rather unfortunate. Their Void is down, no buyback. How far away is he? Very far away. He's not going to get that. So Dire team, they're losing everything. Oh, they're going to lose. Oh, they almost lost the Death Prophet. That was so close. Oh, the Death Prophet. You can stay, but you have to be careful, because this Lina has a Laguna Blade just waiting for you. They might get these racks. I don't know if they can actually do it. These wards are just going to continue hitting it. Does he have Ags on that guy? No, he only has a blink. I don't know if they're actually going to get these racks. These, Team Trash might have actually defended this. Oh, as I take a drink of water, I am proven wrong. Well, actually, oh no, look how close he is. Oh, they do kill him, but in the meantime, Pugna is destroyed. Look at this Shasha, he's so low. Oh my god, you could kill him so easily. If only you had a Zeus. Or an Eggs on the Silencer instead of nothing. He's going for a Force Staff. Why? Oh. I feel as though Eggs is almost necessary on this team because these guys are so mana dependent that if you start draining their mana like that, like, these guys are grouping up a lot. If you have the opportunity to get an Egg silence off and you also get your Q off, those guys are going to have absolutely no mana. Like, what can Skywrath do without mana? He can't do anything. What can DP do without mana? She can maybe pop her If you get her before she pops her Ghost, she can't pop her Ghost, and that's the best situation. Morph can't morph anything, Bristleback, whatever. Shasha can't do anything. Look at that. His wards cost him 350. He has a 900 mana pool. That's over a third of his mana pool. Well, it was over a third of his mana pool. He just got a point booster, so he is going for Eggs, like previously mentioned. Double damage rune bot. I think Roche is going to be up. Yep, Roche is up, so either team could take this at the moment, and I feel as though if Dire took it, that would be their only chance back into this game, but if Radiant takes it, that could potentially seal the Dire team's fate. Oh my god, I shouldn't have even looked at that. That's disgusting. It's almost 15,000 gold lead for the Radiant team. That's just mostly because of the towers, as well as the kills, obviously. And you also have a Morphling who's farming like crazy. The experience lead isn't that substantial, but yeah, here we go. These guys are going for their... oh, that's a big chicken. Holy crap. But yeah, these guys are going for their Roche. If these guys don't contest, they're out. I'm just going to call it right now. I do like to have faith in either team to be able to make a comeback when they're behind. Look at Nyx's 90s Nyxtape last game. They did have a very substantial comeback, but they might lose the Skywrath Mage, but even if they do, it doesn't matter. These guys are still going to get Roche. They pop Ghost. That is a dead Roche. We put it on the Morphling. Yeah. I'm interested in seeing this. Oh my god, that was a beautiful Chronosphere. I am very fond of that Chronosphere. If he kills the DP, that's really strong for them. She moves herself up in the air. She's going to get away. Oh no, she died. Oh no, and they already spent the Aegis. That's 4 down for Nyx. Oh, if they kill this Bristleback and the Morphling, that is a very, very strong thing for these guys. The Morphling, the Faceless Void is doing the work. We have a buyback from the Tidehunter, though he doesn't have a Ravage. I do think he is sustainable enough to actually have... Oh my god, they killed the Bristleback! There are 2 buybacks remaining on the other team here, but... Oh wow. I am very impressed. Good job, Dire. Morphling missed his deny on the top tower, so that's a little bit more gold going the Dire's way. This is great. This is exactly what they needed. Someone's going for a pipe, it looks like. Who does this belong to? Yellow. So you have your Bristleback building a pipe. Yeah, absolutely, he's building a pipe. So despite some fishy play at the start, Dire is still in this. I think the experience lead is the reason they're still in this. Look at this. It's almost nil. The experience lead is almost the same. Let's look at hero levels. What? Well, I mean, Skywrath Mage is behind, but everything is kind of in Radiant's favor here. Let's look at where's the net worth? Which one are you? This one. Yeah, net worth. Look at this. 4 of the top 5 is Radiant. The rest, except for Skywrath Mage, are all in the bottom 5. What is this ward? Why? Oh, I don't understand. Like, I'm gonna put on their vision for a second. Yeah, you don't even see down here. What's the point? You should put it here. Oh, I'm sorry. Stop being so critical. Alright. Looks like we're gonna lose a Tidehunter here, who did buy back, so if he dies, he's gone for a long time. He's down for 55 seconds. He has Ravage for 42, so that's rather unfortunate. I mean, they wouldn't have had Ravage for this next fight anyways, but it is still one of your biggest tanks not in the game. Why do I not have vision? There we go, that's why. Oh, Void, what are you doing? Oh, Chronosphere on 1, who did he get? He got the Shadow Shaman and didn't even kill him. I don't know why they ended up smacking him. I mean, he was running away from the Skywrath ult, which is probably good. He doesn't have buyback. He should have been saving for buyback. What did he buy? He bought a Hyperstone instead of saving for buyback, which was only 800 gold. I think the Faceless Void may have just lost them the game, and that is rather unfortunate. You need to have buyback on your hard carry at all times. This is going to be a team wipe. And at this point, before I was saying they needed to GG, and they pulled it back, but at this point, this has to be GG from Team Trash. Lena can buy back, but she can't do anything alone. Ravage will be up with your Tidehunter here. He does have Blink, but they have no follow-up damage. And there's your
structures are fortified.
So, again, well played by Nanny's Nyxtape. They've done a great job. They have won both of their games today, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do in the rest of the tournament. So, fantastic. Thanks again for watching the stream. I'm looking to get these up on YouTube within the next couple days, so we'll have archives of these games. Again, congrats to Nanny's Nyxtape, and we'll see you again. I think the next confirmed game is next Saturday. There might be more in the meantime. I'll be posting in the Giant Bomb chat inside Dota client about that. So thanks again for watching these, and we'll see you guys again.